Hi Gemini, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another Love Bite. Gemini, let's see what's the message here for you today. And a warm welcome back to all my subscribers and welcome in newcomers. Gemini Spirit. Page of Cups in reverse and the Justice card. Nine of Cups, Page of Wands, Four of Swords in reverse, Four of Pentacles in reverse, the Moon in reverse, all right. The Lovers, that's a Gemini card, and the Three of Pentacles. Bottom of my deck, I have the Star card in reverse. Somebody's kind of lost hope here. They've kind of lost hope. They feel they didn't get the apology they wanted. It's like the right thing to do for me is maybe just go after my own dreams and wishes. Maybe they were waiting for a message from somebody which never came. That's why they're losing hope. Somebody stopped waiting here, saying, I'm going to release this connection. I'm going to release this. I know the truth. They couldn't make up their mind or something. I don't know. I'm going to clarify these cards for you, Gemini, of course. But first, let's start with some direct message cards and we'll clarify all these cards for you. Gemini and their person spirit. Gemini and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Gemini and their person. All right. Let's take a few more from another deck. Gemini and their person spirit. Gemini and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Gemini and their person. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading, Gemini. And if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, I've never loved anyone the way that I love you. I didn't expect to feel so much, but your stone-cold silence broke me. The pain is like grief. It feels like my lover died, and I died along with them. I get so effing jealous knowing that you're in bed with the karmic at night. I get sick to my stomach at the thought of you with them. I get so annoyed with your constant need to control everything and denial of your triggers. If I upset you, I want you to be honest with me, but you use silence as manipulation to gain control. We should be able to talk it out, like grown-ups. I've always loved you and I always will. From the very first moment I looked into your eyes, I knew you were my eternal love. I know that I need to make amends for my mistakes. I'm contemplating how to do this because I want to show you how much you mean to me. Or maybe that's what somebody was hoping for. I'm working on myself each day so I can come back to you as my complete whole self. I hope you'll find forgiveness in your heart for me. I regret my past mistakes and I wish I can have another chance with you. I should have listened to my intuition. My heart was blocked. I was not available to receive your love when you gave it. I didn't think it was possible to feel this much. Thoughts of you fill my head. All right, so these were some of your messages, Gemini. If these were resonating with your storyline, let's start this reading. But first, I'm going to take an angel blessing card. Let's see what my angels want to bless my precious gems with. No, actually, this is for the viewers, but it says the viewer could be you, Gemini, could be your cross watcher who's come to check. And of course, these readings sometimes also the energy can flip. Right? So I could be picking up on your energy, could be picking up on your cross watchers. So blessing, guidance, advice, or a message for Gemini spirit or the viewer. Vision. Focus on the future, Gemini. No point focusing on what was not, what did not happen, what could have happened. sitting in regret and sadness of the past, yes, your advice is to focus on what can be done. Focus on your a vision for your future. Okay, Spirit, now tell me now what's going on. Who's in this Page of Cups in reverse energy? Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, somebody's been in the dark. Somebody's been in the dark. Maybe they feel their person is still hiding secrets from them. That's why they haven't come back, or that's why they haven't apologized. They feel their person is still holding back from, coming forward and giving any kind of explanation or love offer or apology. And yes, they are kind of now losing total hope and faith. There's been lack of communication, and which is making the other person who's losing hope feel they're just a liar. They're just a liar. Otherwise, why would there be so much stagnancy? Maybe it's time for me to stop thinking, stop overthinking, detach myself from the situation, accept that I was dealing with somebody who was just a liar or a cheat or a ghoster, or, it was doing things which were not in the best for this connection. Maybe it's time for me to wrap up this chapter. Close this cycle down. This person, whoever was waiting, who didn't receive the apology they expected, the one who's losing hope, is the one saying, you know what, I need to make things right for myself. Yeah, I mean, my intuition already tells me that they are not interested in a partnership, or they were breadcrumbing me. I should listen to myself and start doing good, right things for myself and move towards making my own dreams and wishes come true. Yeah, because see, they didn't get that offer. Somebody's been very discontent. They feel that person was treating them like just an option in their life, and it's time for them now to turn their back on this connection once and for all and move towards their own vision, their own future, and choose themselves instead of feeling, like they needed somebody else to choose them, or stay in confusion, or feel like an option. It's almost like, yeah, I know, I was waiting for a message from them, but I know that they are just very selfish, very self-centered. They just want a lot of attention from me, and here I am wasting my time. I'm wasting my time spying on them, waiting for a message from them. And I think it's time. It's time to stop waiting for a person. And this person who's only thinking about themselves, who was like, it's one person I think has kept themselves in a lot of hermit mode, waiting that maybe the other person will sooner or later realize, sooner or later send them a message, hoping that this connection wasn't totally over. But then now they've realized that they were only burdening themselves, carrying all the weight of this connection, bogged down. Like in a partnership, two people, they should be carrying half of these sticks, right? So I think somebody's realized that they were stopping their own future vision because they were in that place of waiting for a person who was probably non-communicative, or it was always going to be their way or the highway, or who was not emotionally available or open. So I think it's finally dawning upon the other person to say, you know what, I need to release this connection. I need to stop waiting around. They're just too stubborn. They're just too egoistic. This person is never going to change. Why am I holding on to a relationship or a connection, or even thoughts of receiving anything from a person who I know now is maybe just a false person. They pretended to be somebody they weren't. Why should I keep myself in isolation, or keep myself feeling that, oh, I got abandoned, or I was not good enough, I depleted all my energy here because maybe the fault is with me. I overgave to them. So I think now the realization has come that I'm the magician of my own life. I know the truth now. I know the truth that they were unable to make a decision. They were unable to make a choice. They were just very egoistic and prideful, right? They probably loved me, but if they couldn't express themselves, or they couldn't make up their mind, then I should be rebuilding my own life and not chasing them. I have everything in the world to create a fabulous future for myself, and the problem is not with me, problem is with them. I think somebody was waiting for a long time to get news from their person to rebuild, but now they're kind of standing up for themselves and saying, you know what, I'm going to take the higher road. I'm not going to wait around for them anymore. I'm not going to waste any more time focused on the past, focused on keeping myself sad and depressed and feeling, why haven't they, done this or that or the other. I think it's time for me to turn my life around and move on towards new love. Three of Pentacles. What's the Three of Pentacles? Yeah, see, decision is being made here. I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to be somebody's option. I'm not going to, keep my life on hold. I'm going to choose my own direction and move towards making my own dreams and wishes come true. It's like this contract is over. Somebody's losing hope that their person will return or, do right by them or whatever. So tell me about the star card in reverse, Spirit, as overall energy for Gemini's reading. It's a good thing. Spirit says it's a good thing. By feeling that I have to give up on this person who's now feeling, let's say, lack of hope or whatever, it's made them turn their attention to themselves. They've become a master manifester. It's like the minute they stop, waiting, like won't they apologize, will they come, will they message. It's the minute I think this person makes up their mind and says, I decide for myself and I'm going to manifest good things into my life. Things are going to be made well. Justice comes. Things will be balanced out. Things will be fine. Oh, they're going to have a lot of suitors around them. Once they make up their mind that I don't want to deal with anyone who never treated me right. Somebody's stopping waiting for a reconciliation or feeling like a third party to somebody who now they realize was just maybe a player. Maybe just was there for a short time, not a long time. I think this individual who's now finally lost hope, it's a good thing. And like Spirit is saying, it's a good thing because now they've realized their own value and worth. And the minute they start to see that they were the ones who were of the value that they should have given to themselves, instead of waiting around for a person who probably never even brought them happiness, to stop waiting around for or give up on, whoever this individual is who overgave, who got depleted. This is the person who's going to say, no more, I'm done here. That's when they're going to meet a totally different kind of an individual. Somebody who's going to be honest, who's going to be forthright, and not just one. I think whoever this person is who was now filling their own cup, there are going to be a lot of very good options coming towards them. Maybe even this past person may try and come back, but it's up to this Queen or Queen of Cups who overgave to first say, I'm not carrying the load. I'm never going to be in a connection. Maybe this is a lesson that had to be learned, that I'm not going to be responsible for the entire connection. I'm not going to carry all the weight of, if one person is giving and the other person is not giving, it's unwise to stop your own progress. It's better to focus on the future. That's what my angel said as well. Focus on your vision for what you want your life to be, instead of waiting for the other person to catch up and waste even more time. Right? So that's what I have for you. Till next time then, Gemini. Love and light. Take care. Namaste.